Hey, so hi guys. So tonight I have my September favorites for you. We are starting fall. I can't talk for some reason. But yeah, I'm going to tell you the products that I've been loving this past month and also for the last the last week of fall. First, I just wanted to mention one favorite, which is my nails and my nail color. I am loving these nails that I got yesterday, I think. It's like a gel. This is a gel manicure, and it's like this really beautiful, not really exactly oxblood, but like this really dark red color, and I'm loving them. I think they scream fall. And then I really want to I'm not sure if I'm going to get tips again for a little while, just because I can only stand tips for so long. This is like the longest I've had tips for because I had French nails before this, a French manicure before this, and then I just got it filled in and re-polished with a new color because these are the same tips that I had on before. It's a little bit cheaper that way too. I don't have to spend like another 15 bucks on tips. So, but they're really, really pretty, so I'm really glad I got this color. I was going to do a Formula X color, but I forgot to bring it with me, but let's just jump into my favorites. So first, I'm going to talk about eyeshadows. I, of course, am including Makeup Geek again. I'm sorry, but I can't do a favorites video without including Makeup Geek. I am including another palette this month, so don't think I'm being biased. But I just can't get enough of these shades. First, I wanted to talk about my base shades, you know, my neutral colors, everyday colors. I've been using Beaches and Cream, you know, every day, like always, because that is my transition shade. I use it all the time. But as you can see, I've hit pan on it, so I really want to pick up a backup at some point. But I am saving room for Makeup Geek blushes. If you can see the circles in here, it's like me determining to see how big the blushes would be to fit in here. But anyway, my go-to colors lately are the usual. Beaches and Cream and Creme Brulee in the crease. I've been adding Creme Brulee in the crease now with every look that I do with Beaches and Cream, and it's just like so pretty and makes everything blend so well. But definitely my favorite fall shade, matte shade, is definitely Cocoa Bear. That one is so beautiful. And then Mocha, I just throw in on the outer corners. I just feel like I need a little bit more variety with these shades because these are like the neutral shades I use all the time. Like literally these three and these four are the shades I use every day. Like Beaches and Cream, Peach Smoothie, Frappe, Creme Brulee, Latte, Cocoa Bear, and Mocha. So yeah. I don't really have to drone on about those, and also I put them in a new Z palette because I'm going to share with you my other favorites, and those are, of course, the Makeup Geek foiled shadows, but also I'm going to share with you the dual chrome shadows. I know I just got these yesterday, but I'm wearing about 4 of them today, and I just wanted to mention the ones that I'm wearing, just to say that they're already favorites. I'm not going to say I have specific favorites yet, but I can tell you which ones are my favorites right now. But for my foiled shadows, I just have been getting, again, a lot of use out of them this past month. I don't know if I mentioned them in my last favorites video. Maybe I did. I think I might have owned them probably a month now, and I can say I've used every single shade except for this blue one, because I haven't really worn blue that calls for that shade yet, like an outfit that calls for that shade yet, so I'm saving it for like my Doctor Who dress and stuff like that. But I can say I've pretty much worn all these shades like at least twice, except for Showtime, but I really want to wear that one again. This is actually probably the one I've worn the least, because I wore it like, that was definitely the one I wore first when I like got the rest of the shadows, and then I didn't wear it again for some reason. But I'm definitely going to be like wearing the crap out of this for the fall. I think this is going to be one of my favorite shades for the fall. But I want to mention that In the Spotlight and Starry Eyed and Magic Act have been like my favorite neutral colors. I mean, those are basically neutral colors in the palette, but Whimsical I definitely use a lot too. I definitely work this into a lot of my pink looks. So that's definitely a favorite as well. A new favorite has been Untamed. Like, I put this on my lid, and I was wearing this in another video that I'm going to put put up soon, like probably after this. I do like a whole liquid lipstick duping video. And this is so beautiful, and like I feel like this is going to be a really beautiful fall shade as well. So definitely like between these two shades, I'm going to be rocking those a lot. But also I have been in love with Flamethrower. That's definitely one of my top 5. It is just so beautiful. That's definitely the one I've been wearing a lot besides these ones here. So yeah, I love all of them. I do try and wear the colorful ones too. Pegasus was definitely one I was living in the past couple weeks, like the last few weeks of summer, like when I would wear like pink outfits, or when I would wear blue outfits with a little bit of pink in them. I can't talk. But yeah, I love my foiled shadows, as you know, and I got MAC Fix Plus, and that's definitely helping them stay on longer. I was going to mention that too, but it's just MAC Fix Plus. Like, people know what it looks like. It definitely has been helping the shades stay on a lot better on my lid and help the pigmentation last a lot longer. But for these, so these are the dual chrome shadows. I'm wearing 4 of them on my lid today. I'm wearing 3 on my lid and 1 on my inner corners. So I'm wearing this gold shade called Karma right here on like the inner corner of my eye. Then I'm wearing Voltage on the actual inner corner. I'm wearing this shade over here. I think this one's called I'm Peachless, I'm pretty sure. Unless the other one next to it is called I'm Peachless. But let me just double check. Mai Tai. I'm wearing Mai Tai on the center of the lid. And then I'm wearing this dark brown shade called Steampunk on the outer corners. That it kind of lost the dual chrome effectiveness as blending it into the inner corners. But it looks so cool, right? Because it looks like a gray shade. I thought it just looked really cool that I wanted to use as many shades as I could. I really want to use this shade at some point, and definitely this shade. This is like my favorite one already. Like, after swatching this and then swatching them on my eyes, because I did try out all of these on my eyes last night. I did that with the foiled shadows too when I got those. And I have to say, like, these two are probably my favorite ones. This one is Typhoon, and this one is, I believe this one is Havoc, or this one, hold on. Havoc, and what is this shade next to this one? Oh my god, I'm getting eyeshadow all over me. But I swatched these all in my haul, so you don't really need me to swatch them again. But definitely these shades here, like, they all have the same effect, but they're so beautiful. And then Karma is definitely another favorite. Like, look how gorgeous that is. And do you see the dual chrome effect right there? Isn't that cool? And then on this side too. See when it catches the light there? Oh, I love them. So they're beautiful. But when I actually tried these with MAC Fix Plus, it kind of breaks the pigment down a little bit. It makes it look like just this like liquid on your eyes. It looks really cool, but I wanted it to be kind of the same effect as the foiled shadows. It kind of breaks down the pigment a little bit, which that kind of sucks because then, as you can see, it does transfer to your crease. But I also did just reapply this to reamp the pigmentation again, because the pigmentation did fade a little bit. But I will keep on playing with these, but I can say right now they are definitely beautiful shades. So let's move on to non-makeup geek stuff. So another palette that I have been loving is this Too Faced Stardust palette. I have used this about 6 or 7 times this month so far, and I can say I really love this. I did use it about twice when I first got it, and I've actually been using it a lot when I was going to temple or going somewhere for like a special occasion. I did use some Makeup Geek shadows for my sister's show, but when I went to temple, I used this, which was weird, but like I have used a majority of the shades. The only shades that I haven't used are the 2 purple ones and this black one, but I basically have used every other shade, and they're beautiful. Like, I really didn't think I was going to love this palette so much, but it is so pretty. Chandelier, Millennial, and Girls' Nights. These are literally the only 3 shades you have to throw on. Like, this would be your brow bone and your inner corner. This would be your lid or crease shade, and this could be like your outer corner shade, and you're good to go. They are really, really pretty. And then like Selfie could be your lid shade instead, and like put these 2 like in the crease. But they're like really pretty to do an everyday look. And then I did like, excuse me. Sorry. I've also worn these 2 on the lid, and these are also beautiful. I wore this golden nugget one with double tap when I went to Temple last week, and it looked really pretty. I put this on the lid and this like a little bit on the outer corner and in the crease, and it was really pretty. So this palette is stunning. The pigmentation is beautiful. She did an amazing job. Honestly, I didn't really even care about Vegas Nay before I got this, but I just thought it was such a good deal, and for some reason this Too Faced palette specifically was like calling to me. I don't know why. But there are a lot of other Too Faced palettes that I thought I should get, but this, for some reason, like, I just thought it was such a good value because the size of the shadows are great, and the pigmentation is amazing. Like, once I swatched them, I was like, okay, these are really, really pretty, so definitely been using that a lot as well. And I ended up returning the Naked Smoky palette. And then, I don't know if I mentioned this in my last favorites, but I've been using this nonstop to contour, and that is the Too Faced Cocoa Contour Kit. This is like, I've been using this so much when I've been doing like my chocolate bar themed looks, like when I use the Too Faced chocolate bar palettes. That's what got me started on using this again, and it's just like so pretty. Like, I use these two shades every day. The medium cocoa shade, let me pop out the brush. The medium cocoa shade and the light cocoa shade to bake the contour, and it's really, really pretty. So I use it all the time, and I just love that it smells like chocolate, and this medium cocoa shade is like the perfect shade to contour. Like, it is really, really pretty, so I've definitely been loving that too. So that's it for palettes and eyeshadows and contouring. So let's jump into blushes. So I just want to put my highlighters in a separate, let's just do highlighters because there's honestly not too many highlight favorites. They're basically ones that have been my go-tos lately. Like, I have a lot of highlighters, and I've just been like really showing love to certain ones. I love all my highlighters, honestly, but these are definitely the 4 that I've been using the most this past month. I'm going to start with the one that I'm wearing right now, and that is Becca's Shimmering Skin Perfector Pressed in Champagne Pop. I just think this is really pretty with fall looks, and it's just, again, a really universal highlight, but I probably have mentioned this in a favorites video before. It is just beautiful, gorgeous. Like, honestly, she did such an amazing job. I can't wait for her next collaboration. Obviously, I friggin' love her. And then another one I've been wearing, like, so much is Becca's Shimmering Skin Perfector Press in Opal. This is definitely, like, probably my all-time favorite highlight shade. I just can't get enough of this. It is so freaking gorgeous. Like, it's gorgeous. Like, I don't even have to say anything else about these because you guys know how much I love them, and you guys know how much they're raved about on YouTube. And then another product that I've been loving, especially the past couple of weeks, is the Balm's Mary Luminizer. This is just like such a beautiful highlight. It's just like, I love it. It's just like really, really beautiful. I haven't really added too many recent highlights to my collection. It's only been like a couple of ColourPop ones. Well, actually only like one. I don't know like when's the last time I actually went out and bought a highlight besides the liquid Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector, which I haven't used too much, so I didn't include that, but it is really, really pretty. I have to mix it in more with like other foundations for me to really see if I love it. But this is so beautiful. Sorry that it's a little bit cracked on the bottom, but I've been using this a lot. And it's gorgeous. I love all the Balm products that I purchased. And then another one that I've been really liking is the ColourPop Super Shock Cheek in Stole the Show. This is so beautiful as a highlight. It is super glittery and intense, but it's not like you look like a disco ball. You just look like you're glitzing and glowing. Like, it's not a subtle highlight, so I just think it's really, really gorgeous. I love wearing this. Like, do you see that? It is so freaking beautiful. And again, if you want to see swatches of stuff, I like haul everything I buy, so I don't really need to swatch anything. And then I'm just going to mention 2 foundations quickly because they're sitting right in front of me. And these are 2 foundations that I was iffy about because, as you guys know, I don't really purchase too many foundations because I have to go out and buy the Cover FX custom cover drops every month. And those are a pretty penny, and also because, like, I really try not to try too many foundations because my skin is so difficult with foundations, like, especially on my nose. But the Giorgio Armani one has held up incredible today. That's why it's my Holy Grail foundation, and that's the one I wore today. But these I have been wearing more recently. I've been testing them out more, and I can honestly say I really do like them. The first one is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Invisible Complete Coverage Invisible Cover Foundation. This is really, really nice. It gives such a beautiful, natural finish, but gives you coverage. It's kind of very similar to the Giorgio Armani, but this one's still my favorite because this one actually gets a little bit shinier than the Giorgio Armani, believe it or not. This one actually gets to look a little bit dewy, but it's really, really nice. The only thing I don't like about it is that it smells like paint, but I like that it has like a very skin-like finish. And the next one I've been really liking is the Too Faced Born This Way Absolute Perfection Foundation. At first, I was really on the fence about this, especially because first, it has a lot of yellow in it, and second, it would sweat off my face on like really hot days. So I like realized that I couldn't really wear like a full coverage foundation on those days anyway, but this is a full coverage foundation that claims to be an invisible coverage, like absolute, like undetectable coverage. I feel like that this foundation achieved what this foundation claimed. I'm not saying that I don't like this because I wouldn't be mentioning it in my favorites video if I didn't like it, but I'm saying that this claims that it's invisible coverage, and this actually is like invisible skin-like coverage. That's why I really like that. I really, really like this too, but I'm like wearing it on select days when I know I'm not wearing it all day because I don't want to have that same experience where I'm like sweating it off. But the days that I have been wearing it, I've been really, really liking it. So they're definitely really pretty foundations, but this one is definitely more full coverage. When I wear this one, I only do about one pump, not even like 1 1/4 pumps, maybe if I want a little bit more coverage. And I put in like maybe a drop of the Cover FX custom cover drops. With this one, I do like 2 pumps and like 2 drops of the Cover FX custom cover drops, but this one is like basically only a full pump and it covers your whole face. And I apply everything with the Beauty Blender, of course. Then the next favorites are some eyeliners and mascaras. I have been again in love with the Kat Von D tattoo liners in Mad Max Brown and Trooper. I literally wear Mad Max Brown almost every single day unless I'm like going out. Then I wear the black one, which obviously is Trooper, which is what I'm wearing today. I love Trooper. It's a beautiful matte black. But I love this even more than my Stila brown one, and that's like crazy for me to say. I don't know if my Stila one has actually ended up drying out, but I tried using the Stila one like yesterday or the day before, like for work, and it wasn't really that pigmented, and I was like, why is this like so brown? Like I've been realizing I like something more like a brownish black like this, but this is also very pigmented, and I find that the tip on this one is even easier to work with than the Stila one. So I think that these Kat Von D liners might be my favorites of all time. I haven't even touched my Night Owl eyeliner because I've been using Trooper more. I find that just these are like the easiest to work with. Like, so Kat Von D knocked it out of the park with these liquid eyeliners. She did such an amazing job. I know like Trooper's old and Mad Max Brown's pretty new, but it's like the same as the Trooper. They're so good. Then a concealer favorites. I am not going to be mentioning the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer because that's what I'm wearing today, and you guys know that's my favorite one. But I've actually really been loving this one too, and this is a recent purchase. I got this like a couple of weeks ago, maybe a week or two ago, and that is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the color Fair. It is very surprising for me to be mentioning a drugstore favorite in this video because, as you guys know, if it's not ColourPop or Makeup Geek, I usually don't use it because I'm kind of snobbish. I'm admitting it. I only really love buying NYX products from the drugstore because NYX is amazing. But I really wanted to get a concealer that I could like take with me sometimes if I wear sunglasses. I don't like, okay, so I was going to explain this in this video and maybe even my haul video, but I hate like the indents that it makes on your nose when you wear sunglasses and like the concealer wears off. So I wanted to bring like a cheaper concealer around with me to fix that problem. And I didn't want to be bringing my Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer everywhere I went. Because first of all, I don't want to lose it because that's a $20 concealer. And second of all, I heard so many good things about the Maybelline Fit Me concealer that I really wanted to try it. And it is so pretty. Like, it completely dissolves into your skin. Like, it's so easy to blend out. Like, maybe even easier than the Urban Decay. But it's very natural looking and it looks just pretty. So I've been using this quite a bit. It's not as high coverage as the Urban Decay, but it is really nice. I have used it the past like 2 days and a couple times before that, and I've been really liking it. So that's definitely another favorite. Then another favorite that I think I mentioned in the last video is the Smashbox 24-Hour Primer. Photo Finish Shadow Primer. I've been using this more than my NARS one. I just feel like this one is just so much easier to use. It's so like easy to apply. I might try the MAC one at some point, but this one is really, really awesome. So I've definitely been using that one a lot. Then a couple of eyeliners. A couple more eyeliners. I can't believe I didn't mention this when I talked about Kat Von D's eyeliners, but whatever. So I did recently purchase a couple of colored eyeliners, and I can say that they're both favorites. I actually haven't even worn the other one, this blue one, but I have worn this one out like once, but it's just like, I feel like colored eyeliner under the lash line is just so much work. But when I actually did put in the effort, I really liked the results. Sorry, I'm like burping. So I've really been loving the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Slide On eyeliners in Electric and Asphyxia. Those are the two shades I picked up. And they're so pretty. They have like a dual chrome effect to them. And I've never seen that for like a lower lash line product. And they're so beautiful. So I've definitely been loving those. And then some mascara favorites. So this one I was like pretty iffy about because I really thought that it was like clumpy when I first started using it, and as you can see, it's not in like the best condition. But I've also been using the Stila Lash Toner Primer every day. I probably should grab that too, but that has been a favorite too. But I got that rather than using like a eyelash color because I feel like it's a lot more convenient. So I've been using the Stila Lash Toner Primer, and I've been using the Stila Lash Huge Lash Extreme Mascara with it, and this is really, really awesome. Like, it really gives you like volume to your lashes. And before I started using it a little bit more often, I thought that it was a little bit clumpy, but now it's a favorite because I think it adds a lot of volume to my lashes. And then another one has been the Urban Decay Perversion Mascara. This is a sample size I got with a free gift with purchase from Ulta, but I also went and picked up a sample deluxe size for my birthday because they messed up my birthday for Ulta and they listed it for September. So they were just like, keep it for September so you can get your gift and then you can adjust it with customer service. So I have that. I didn't open it yet because I've been using this one. And I can say I really like this. I like using this a lot more than the Stila one if I'm going for more like a natural everyday look, so I've definitely been liking that as well. I always think I have less favorites every month, and then it ends up being like a half-hour video. So now I'm just going to be talking about a few blushes. My go-to blush still, until I've gotten these last few blushes I'm going to talk about, has been Becca's Wild Honey. I know you guys are probably sick of using, like, hearing about this blush, but this is my all-time favorite. This is literally the blush that I go to. This is my go-to blush if I don't know what other blush to wear, if I don't feel like wearing another blush, if I'm doing my makeup in a hurry and I have to throw a blush on, I will just throw this on, and it goes with everything I wear. I just absolutely love this blush. And then the ColourPop blushes that I picked up recently with the fall shades that I'm going to be sharing with you in a second. I definitely have been loving these. This is the shade Between the Sheets, and this is the shade Prenup. These are very pretty on the cheeks. They definitely give a very natural glow to your cheeks. They're not too pigmented, so they're really, really natural looking. So that's what I really like about those, and they do last a pretty good amount of time. Not as long as some of my other blushes, but they are really, really pretty. And then two other favorites have been these two MAC blushes that I recently picked up. They're still in the boxes because I want to remember to haul them. One of them is MAC's Sheer Tone Shimmer Blush. Sorry, I wanted to get the actual name, in Sunbask. This is a favorite because Stephanie Nicole actually mentioned me in her last like haul video, so I wanted to shout her out. And this was the blush that she was using in like all of her videos recently, like for like tutorials and stuff for the past like 2 or 3 months or something. I don't even know how long it was. But I was like, that is a really beautiful blush. So I went and finally picked it up because I was like, that's definitely on my list. And then like another blush was on my list from MAC. That obviously is the one I'm going to be talking about next. But this is really gorgeous. I'm wearing it on my cheeks right now. It might have faded, but it is really beautiful. And it did remind me of Becca's Wild Honey, but it's actually much different. But you see that? Isn't that really pretty? So I definitely need to wear it a little bit more, but I have been wearing it the past like few days, and it's really pretty. It definitely goes with like a lot of natural looks too. And then another one has been the MAC Mineralized blush in Warm Soul. I'm probably like the last person on the earth to own this blush because I hear like so many YouTubers rave about this blush. It is really beautiful. I actually think it's like a little similar to Sunbask though, not gonna lie. I actually thought that Sunbask had more orange in it, and I thought this one had like a little bit more neutral brown tones in it. But they kind of look very similar if you could see them. But I don't know. I'm going to have to like do a comparison like on my actual cheeks, which I haven't done yet. But I've definitely been using that a lot as well. So let's get into one brush favorite and then lips, and then we're done. So another favorite that I picked up because, again, of Stephanie Nicole, I saw this, her using this in one of her videos for like a basic blending eyeshadow tutorial. And this is what was like the only brush that she was using in the video for like most of it. Sorry, it's like a little dirty. I have been using the crap out of it the past few days. But after I saw her using it, I ran out and bought it because I was like, I might as well try a new crease brush to try and get my blending skills up. And I think that it's really been helping my blending. So this is the MAC 217 brush. So this is all I used in my crease today, and I've been using it in my crease for the past few days. I did order some Morphe brushes a few days ago, so I'm going to see how those compare to this. The only thing I don't like about this is that it gets a little rough when you're using it in the inner corners. Maybe I'm just because I'm trying to blend the crap out of my inner corner. I don't really know. But I think I did a pretty decent job. I don't think I did amazing. I don't think I'm amazing at blending my eyeshadow. I'm learning every single day, but I think I'm getting better at it. So this has definitely been helping me. So thank you again for the recommendation. And then we're going to get into lip favorites. First, I'm going to be mentioning a lip liner. It's really annoying me that I can't find the other one that I've been using the crap out of. That's the same brand, but for some reason I misplaced it. Like, I don't know where it is. But this one is another favorite, and this is the Urban Decay Glide On Slide On Lip Pencil 24/7 Glide On Slide On Lip Pencil in Liar. This is the one I'm wearing with the lip color that I'm going to mention. These are so creamy. I really didn't think that I needed like a high-end lip liner, but this makes it so much easier to line your lips. Like, when I'm not using this and I'm using the NYX ones, I'm like, I miss using the Urban Decay ones. So I really want to pick up a couple more shades because I feel like these are literally like the only other lip liners I'm going to be using for like a long time. But these are really, really nice. This looks beautiful with Kat Von D's Lolita, or this lip that I'm wearing. It's like a darker version than the other one that I really wanted to mention. The other one was Stark Naked, obviously from Urban Decay, but this one is Liar. Like, see how pretty that is? And I thought it was like pretty similar to the lip color I'm wearing. So definitely have been loving that. And then we're going to get into lip products. So the first one is not ColourPop, and then the rest of them are ColourPop, because literally these are the ones I've been wearing the past like couple weeks ever since I've gotten them. So the first one is Kat Von D's Everlasting Lipstick in Lolita. This is literally like the essential fall shade. I know that Jaclyn Hill talked about this in her favorites video as well, but it literally is like such a beautiful fall shade. This is the best liquid lipstick in the Kat Von D collection. in my opinion. This literally is the one that lasts the longest on my lips, not the other ones. This one, like, it's so pretty, so comfortable to wear, even more comfortable than the one I'm wearing. And it's just like a beautiful fall color, so definitely loving that. And then I have to mention these liquid lipsticks from ColourPop. So these are 4 of the new shades. The first one is Beeper. This one I've definitely been wearing the most out of all of these, but I've definitely worn all of these about twice already. This one and another one I've worn the most out of the 4 I'm going to show you, but this one I've worn at least 3 times. This is so pretty. It's like a brownish gray, but it's darker than Trap. It has like more brown in it. And I actually thought this was going to be more of like an everyday nude color, but it's really not. I thought it was going to be like just a browner nude rather than like midi, which is like a pretty neutral tone, but it's like cool tone, so I thought it was going to be like kind of a warmer toned lip color. But let's see what they come out with when they come out with their new shades, which I can't wait for. But this obviously was one of the new shades that they launched like a month ago, and I really have been liking this one. Then another one is Clueless. These are all the ColourPop Ultra Matte Lips, if you didn't know. This is really pretty. It has like a pinky brownish undertone, and it's really pretty. Like it's still like a pinky shade, but it's really, really pretty. I definitely have been loving that as well. Then another shade is Bumble. This one I definitely have been wearing the most besides Beeper. This is such a beautiful, unique color. It's kind of similar to Kat Von D's studded lipstick in Lolita, and similar to like Gerard Cosmetics or the Balms liquid lipsticks that I have. But this is very unique, and I mean it's similar, but it's unique, if that makes sense. I've definitely been wearing this one a lot. It's like just a really pretty shade. It's like I'll swatch this one to give you a better view of it. So see how pretty that is? It's such a like, I could have even worn it with this, but I like going with darker shades now. But this is really pretty for like, you know, if I want to do a little bit of a softer lip, but like it's like one of those like right in the middle shades. It's not too much pigment, but it's not neutral. That's why I really, really like it. And then the one I'm wearing on my lips right now is Tulle. This one is so pretty. Do you see that? Do you see that? It's a little bit drying, not gonna lie. This one's probably a little bit, it's probably the driest one out of these 3. Because it felt like pretty drying today. I mean, not that drying. Honestly, like I can kind of wear these and like forget they're on my lips. But this one is really, really pretty, and I just love this shade for the fall. So these are definitely essential fall shades, like I'm telling you. I'm not mentioning Avenue because I haven't worn that one yet. I'm saving that more for like obviously my red outfits. I'm kind of like, you know, wearing like, you know, sweaters that are like transitioning into fall. Like this is like a perfect fall sweater. It's like a 3/4 sleeve sweater. So I'm going to wear the red one like when I go apple picking and like for other special other occasions, you know. And then these 3 lippy sticks are the last favorites that I have for makeup, and then just a perfume. These are the ColourPop lippy sticks, the new shades that they launched. The one I've definitely been wearing the crap out of is ColourPop's lippy stick in Oh Snap. This is such a beautiful, gorgeous nude color. This might be taking the place of Cookie, honestly. This might be one of my all-time favorites. It's just so gorgeous. The only thing that's like deceiving about this is the packaging. I mean, you can see that it has like you think it has a little bit of pink in it when you look at it, but when you really look at it, it's straight up like a brown nude. So I'm going to swatch it, and it's just like, oh, it's so pretty. I've been wearing the crap out of this. Like, I love it. I've just literally been wearing it to the gym, or anytime I want to wear like a nude lip, I've been reaching for this one. So, or like days where I have no makeup days and I just want to wear a nude lip, that's definitely has been my go-to color. Let's not shatter one of my blushes, because that's my favorite one. And then the other two are Contempo, which is a beautiful, like, pink sheer nude color. I actually think this one's kind of a little bit sheer. I mean, it has, like, such a beautiful natural finish on the lips. It's just really, really pretty. That one is Contempo right there. And then this one is, like, so amazing. This one is ColourPop's Lippy Stick in Grunge. This is so pretty. Like, I was wearing this, I believe, in... I'm going to be showing you a liquid lipstick video. That's definitely the video I was wearing it in. This is so pretty. It's, like, not... It's, like, a little bit, like, less matte version of the one I'm wearing, but it's definitely a little bit different. So I'm going to swatch it right here. Let me swatch Tulle right next to it. But that one is Grunge right here. So pretty. And then let's swatch, where the hell is it? Tulle, where's Tulle? Tulle's right here. Tulle has like a little bit more red in it. Oh my god, that's a big swatch. So that one is Tulle. Yeah, see, Grunge is definitely browner, and Tulle has a little bit more like reddish brown undertones, but still pretty. So that is it for makeup. And then just a perfume favorite. I thought that I was going to be switching off between Honey and this when I got it, but literally I have been wearing this perfume and only this perfume nonstop, and that is the Marc Jacobs Daisy Dream 1.7 fluid ounce that my boyfriend got me for my birthday. As you can see, I have used up pretty much like almost half. And that is really sad, but at the same time, I really don't think this was filled all the way up to the top when I got it. I think it was filled up to like here, but that's fine. So I've used that much already. So that's a pretty substantial amount. I'm basically almost at the flowers, and that's basically almost halfway already. But this smells so good. Oh my god. It just smells super feminine to me. You have to go out and smell it, honestly. Just like smell it. It smells so good. And that's it. So please like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram. It's TBW819. And my Twitter is PokerFace819. I didn't want to make this 10 million years. So bye. And let me know what your favorites have been for this month. Bye.